welcome back to Good Day State Line. It's Winter Restaurant Week here on GDS, and we knew we had to celebrate that and Fat Tuesday all at the same time with a ton of food from Mr. C. Hello.
How are you
Thanks
doing?
for coming on.
How are you today?
I'm good. So since the last time you were on, things have changed. Your restaurant, the dining room is reopened.
Yep,
That's huge.
I have one. The big dining room is open. I have two dining rooms, and we use the small one for about 9 months, and now we're using the big one. We started on January 1st, and hopefully by maybe the end of March we'll have both rooms open
That
again.
must feel pretty good.
It's way better than just running around in the parking lot and stuff,
Yeah.
that's for sure.
Yeah,
Yep.
especially, like one of the things about going out to a restaurant or owning a restaurant, is seeing people every day and getting to make those connections. And when you're just boxing stuff up, not quite the same.
Yeah, if it would have been just to go only, if that's the long-term way, I would have sold it to somebody else and found something else to do. I'm just, I really, people say they're a people person. Well, that's the whole part about the job, man.
Yeah.
And people come, I still charge 99 cents for coffee.
Yeah.
People come in just for coffee. That's good enough for me, as long as I get all the bills paid. So.
Yeah, that's awesome. So we definitely want to talk about corned beef and cabbage, clearly, as we have all this in front of us. So you are kicking this off already.
Yeah, we started the day after Valentine's Day, and we're doing it for 5 weeks in a row again. I'm running the same commercial on TV as last year. Because a lot of people still, a lot of churches aren't doing it, and a lot of clubs I'd already checked already, and that's why I did it last year. I'd stopped doing corned beef and cabbage, even though I've been open 22 years. I stopped doing corned beef and cabbage because you can't beat what they do at a church or a club where you got 10 people donating their time and making stuff, and then, they're doing it for no charge for labor. Well, I got a lot of really good employees, but they all want to get paid. So I could never compete. Well, this is the best way to compete is, of course, like the rest of Mr. C's food, we kind of overdo it. So you're getting an awful lot of food in the $12 to $13 range.
That's the way to do it.
Yep, it's the nicest way to do it. And now I've already had lots of people coming in already because they want to come in groups of 6 and 7, and it's limited family or whatever. But for a long time, you didn't get tables bigger than 2 or 3, and some people have been real leery. So
now we're
it's
coming
good to
back
be out and about.
and getting to get excited about St. Patrick's Day. Just today, March 1st.
Oh, yeah.
This is the way to do it.
The push will be on now. Some people have already had it a couple times a week, and will until it's over. I'm doing it until the Sunday after St. Patrick's Day. So
that's good.
A lot of people get their fill in. So.
Well, yeah, because I think St. Patrick's Day is on a Thursday.
Yep.
Which is kind of that's a weird one. You're like, I'll just celebrate it the whole month.
Yeah. Well, last year was a Wednesday, and I did it all the way through that Saturday, and I wish I would have included Sunday also. So this year we'll still be making briskets after St. Patrick's Day. Next year I probably won't be able to do it and compete with the lower price clubs and churches, but for this year it's been going great. We're doing the same thing with the giant sized carrots. They start out this big and they're that big around, and there couldn't be more soft or more tender when we get done. And
I'll believe you.
Yeah, I'm telling you, you can't beat it.
Cooked carrots are good, and they're much less annoying to eat on TV than carrots that aren't cooked.
They taste, if you do it at home, they taste even better than baby carrots. They're a little bit more work, but.
Well, that's the thing too. I don't like to work outside of my actual job. I don't like to do any work. So I'd rather come see you and have you guys cook all this for me, because
that's what we're there for.
Corned beef takes a long time, right?
Oh, yeah.
It's not quick.
Oh, yeah. It's 4 hours. So now last year, in case anybody wants to know, we were cooking in our dining room. Where there's an outlet at every table, because I thought it was going to be a truck stop at one point. And there's an outlet at every table, so we had the cookers at every table. We could make 6 or 8 at a time. Now we're doing it in the kitchen, so we're actually staying later after we close and stuff like that. So we'll be there, late at night. And you can only do so many at a time.
Okay, you also have specials and casseroles again. You want to mention too?
Oh yeah,
things that were missing for a while, right?
We couldn't do a lot of specials when everything was to go. If people would call on the phone and say, "What's your special?" You can't run down 9 specials or 4 specials, and it was hard to sell even some of the specials that we normally had.
Yeah.
So and my sign outside is only 4 lines. You can only put so much out there. So now we're kind of overdoing it with fresh cooking. At the same time that people are starting to come out more, we've always done tuna casserole, but now we're doing beef stroganoff and things like that. Things that are hot in a bowl, a 1-bowl meal with some homemade cornbread on the side.
And everybody's been missing that stuff. This is really good, by the way. I think last time you came in, I probably said the same thing, that growing up I didn't think I liked corned beef because my mom doesn't make it very well.
Oh really? Oh
this
man,
is good.
It is awful tender like this.
She won't be upset.
I brought plenty for everybody. I don't know how many people you got working in
This
here.
is just all for me. It's Fat Tuesday. We're going to eat it all. Thanks so much for joining us. Of course, you can visit Mr. C. It's right down the road from us on West State Street. You can scan that little QR code too. and get all that info as well. Coming up next, I still have food in my mouth, but we're chatting with one of the stars from Fox's The Resident, and then it's Tuesday Trends with Women's Space. We'll be right back.